We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. Interleague Baseball next. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Settling in now, number 47. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for Minnesota, the second baseman, number 47.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
2-1.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now here it comes. Left side, but well foul. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 15 long balls and 47 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Farmer, the runner at second with one away. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up, and there are two away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. He enters play sixth in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 1-0. And that's too high, ball two. Ready with the 2-0.
That's a strike.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball four according to Woody Keller.
That is it. The first baseman, number 19.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Kirilloff. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is line to left. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Twins are out in front 1-0. Chris Paddack is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Ian Happ, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
Hit back toward the mound, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Suzuki. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup called strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
The 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 29 homers and an even 70 RBIs. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Smoke toward the hole. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, Dero.
Yeah, now you know from an offensive standpoint, pitcher better step up next inning. We went out and put a crooked number up on the board after you gave up 1 early. Time for you to grind it out for the boys.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up now, Michael Busch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And this will be fouled away. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Larnach is there, and he has it for the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
At the plate now, Matt Merker. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
To the plate now, Jamison Taillon. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. Now the 1-0. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Off the LED board and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Brock Stewart comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping in now, Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Stewart hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 8 and the Twins 1. Up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Into the box, Ryan Jeffers. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now batting, Brock Stewart. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down. Because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Miguel.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Standing in now, Miguel Amaya. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Amaya is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up. That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Into the bleachers and gone. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot, and even 30 home runs on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball the ballpark like he did just there.
Second baseman, Michael.
In now, Michael Bush. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 2 full. The Cubbies are in front 10-1. Stepping into the box, number 47. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So digging in now, Kyle Farmer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First offering on its way. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
At the plate now, Max Kepler. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Matt Merker. He singled his last time up.
Matt Merker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round triple of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Jamison Taillon is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
At the plate, Suzuki. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Patrick Wisdom stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two one, here it is. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Full count now, 3-2.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he is in there.
always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 66.
Miguel Amaya will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Amaya is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 12-1. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll begin things here against Jamison Taillon.
Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Chopper foul. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The first baseman.
In now,
19,
Alex Kirilloff. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
No.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home. Now that's popped up. Wisdom is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping into the box, Michael Busch. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder to the track, into the bleachers, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. To the plate now, Matt Merker. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
Coming to the plate now, Jameson Taillon. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Kirilloff in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Cubs lead it 13-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder, Trevor Larnell.
Pitch on the way. Trevor Larnach is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here's the 0-1. Ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Trevor Larnach has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Ryan Jeffers, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Jeffers, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
From the belt, the pitch.
No.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. So now to the plate, number 66, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. The 1-0. Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Clips it behind his back. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 47.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 47. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batter, third baseman, Taillon.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Farmer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch in the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top 13-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Ian Happ. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. Suzuki will be next. The 3-1. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Suzuki. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now that's number 16.
So striding forward now, Patrick Wisdom. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way.
Ball, no. 1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. One and 2 now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Misses. Ball 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Little is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Luke Little.
Standing in now, Alex Kirilloff, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
Little has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped up. Wisdom in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Manuel Margot ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1, and they remain well behind. Standing in, Cody Bellinger, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-1. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here comes the first pitch. Miguel Amaya comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is flared right back over the mound. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's
fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, the second baseman.
In now, Michael Bush, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Margot is there. Two gone.
The first baseman, number 22, Matt Merker.
Digging in, Matt Merker. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Taken, but called a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Ball three. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Trevor Larnach.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, no.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Keenan Thompson will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 71, Keenan Thompson.
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the Twins, the pitcher, Daniel Duarte.
Byron Buxton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Byron Buxton.
In there, 0-1. Thompson, originally from the state of Alabama. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Grounded to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Justin Topa enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Justin Topa.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 71. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Mike Tauchman is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0 count, the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's there for it. One down.
Now batting, number 27.
At the plate, Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The next 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to short. Speared on the dive to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Drew Smiley is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Mike Tauchman will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup, stepping in number 47. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hap is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. So coming to the plate, Kyle Farmer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Smiley, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Digging in once again, Max Kepler. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. And they remain well behind. Ready for another chance? Patrick Wisdom. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The third baseman, number 16.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Amaya. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ben Brown comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Fouled off. Drilled to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
First baseman, number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
Digging in now, Alex Kirilloff. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Manuel Margot, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1.
1, 2.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Trevor Larnach. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
So now to the plate, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Final strike for the Twins. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And This is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
15-2 the final tally here. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamison Taillon pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Chris Paddack was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.